Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports. It's a pleasure to have you live and in charge. We'll countdown to great action here, presented by Lunatic Designs. The best in racing can be designed by the Kigo, the Lunatic, ! Lunatic in chat if you want to check him out. His Linktree has all of his stuff, and we are live for a little worldwide technology. They call it the Gateway. They call it, St. Louis track. Actually, technically, it's in Joliet, Illinois, and we're going to run a bunch. It's going to be a ton of fun. Yeah, we're not. Oh, hey. Ooh, yeah, we might want to. That's okay. You can do what you need to. I'll just take chat off my screen. Y'all enjoy yourselves with no chat on my screen. We love y'all. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Chopp'N It Up podcast is going to present.
It's okay.
No, we're good. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We're family friendly over here because we got kids and families watching. That's what we're doing. Folks, we're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Actually, we're dual streamed on Twitch right now. Penguin's live from the race control aspect of things, and I'm live from the regular things, just the normal stuff as we do. Not only we're going through wildfires here in Missouri, but we're also going through tornadoes and all kinds of stuff today. So today's been a very eventful day as we pack up the house to have our floors replaced, and just everything today has been insane. Qualifying underway for tonight's race. As we get ready to go, here's your race information for tonight's race. It's going to be a 1.25-mile length track. They're going to run 165 laps. Stage lap's going to be a completion of lap 50. 3 tire changes, no fast repair. 127 degrees on the track temperature at qualifying. That's spicy.
Yeah.
Massively spicy. File status, B&B Music admin box, all a part of the Stream Track Racer weather report. Shows you 84 degrees on the air temperature, 30% humidity, partly cloudy skies with a 10-mile-an-hour wind. It is... basically, technically it's in Madison, Illinois.
2319.
There's the 2319 coming at us. That's Jess out there. Much love to you, dear. It is all about it. Stay tuned. Sports are going to give us our pulse hitter today. And yeah.
Hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess. Live from the couch. By the way, you're on 2 streams right now, so you're doubly loved.
Live from the couch, yes. So I'm live from the kitchen, folks, because we had to pack up the office that's downstairs and move the PC and all the monitors to our kitchen table. There's the Eagle, which is where we started this whole thing.
Mighty Eagle!
Really? You started everything in your kitchen?
Yeah, that's where I started. Well, remember we had all of our kids living here at that point, now we have grown kids that moved out of the house, and so I ended up getting my own office, and now it's a whole different ball of wax, a whole different story.
Actually, what really happened was Jess got tired of you streaming from the kitchen because it was, all throughout the house, and she said, "You know what? As soon as the first one gets out, you're going downstairs, buddy."
Yeah,
that's what
maybe.
it was, wasn't it?
Maybe. Maybe. Hold on, she's got another
Bazinga.
There's the bazinga. She's got a new alert that she can use, and she asked me to set that up earlier today. Good evening, Went Racing. Good evening, everybody out there. Mr. Van Ness and Mr. RB Turner giving us a like out there on Facebook. Thank you very much, folks. Consider following both of us. If you're watching on my stream, make sure you're watching on Penguin stream as well. Follow Penguin on Twitch, OTR_Penguin. If you want to find him by the search bar. Of course, you can also follow us on YouTube, which is some of our best looking quality. But hey, that's the way it is. There's Budgie. Ryan's out there as well. We threw chat back up, so just remember, be good. Penguin's out there. Jess is out there. Everybody talking it up. It is Friday night racing for the Chop Shop Cup Series. Man, I call too many series, and I love it.
Getting that sometimers, are you?
Yeah, sundown syndrome. Here's your points, right side of your screen. Michael Strickland with 3 wins has a 49-point advantage over Nathan Bigart, who has 5 wins on the series. Chris Justice third in the point standing, still looking for his first win in this season, but he's had top 3 nights throughout this the entirety of this this schedule. So he's looking for that first one. David Aran sits 4th in the point standings. Jason Day 5th in the point standings with 2 wins. We've had 6 different winners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different winners in this series, and it's just awesome. If the playoffs were to begin tomorrow, Alonso King would be that guy. You put a bounty on the top 3 in the standings tonight, $30 if anyone other than them win, and $20 if one of those 3 wins says went. It's top 3 in the points. Well, that's not fair to Chris Justice. That's terrible. He hasn't gotten a win yet. All right. Nathan Bigart is going to be your Stay Tuned Sports bullshitter. Stay Tuned Sports has some of the best sports podcasting out there, folks. They have a YouTube channel. You can also find them out there on the Spotify's, the Apple iTunes are absolutely amazing. Michael Caffrey's going to be your outside pole sitter. Jason Day, Cam Dario's going to be out there, row number 2. Robert Spade, Brandon Banks, row number 3. Derek Wegman is going to be out there with Brian Fine, row number 4. Stryker, David Steiner is going to make up row number 5. Chris Justice, Anthony Crown over there in row number 6. Row 7 will be Alonso King, Robert Church. Adam Tama, Brian Rayburn is going to make up row number 8. Mark Retchen, Craig Bridge Jr., row number 9. Jeff Laraway, David Aranda going to be out there, row number 10. Pat Green, Fred Chase in row 11. Row 12, Jerry Culver, Tony Sanders. Then Clint Hackett, Brock Duty, and Mike D. Mueller. The 0100 machine out there ready to rock and roll. So, yeah, if I have a little bit of an echo, I have no padding around this whole thing. And it's going to be fun. 165 laps. This is, we ran Darlington last week. Well, basically, this is backwards Darlington, a little bit flatter. Bazinga. It's only for Jess. It's only for Jess. And subs. You have to be a subscriber. You have to, on Twitch, and then you have to be a moderator or VIP. You know, those kinds of things. That is the only reason. This chick. Yes, sir. So, yeah. And if you are and it didn't work for you there, well, you know, it's all good. Thank you, Connor. Thank you for the bazinga. I'll do it for you, Connor. It's all good. I've got it all loaded up here somewhere. There you go.
Bazinga.
There it is. I love it all. All righty. We all know the formalities of this racing, and we'll tell you that there's a lot to be said. Ooh, we got some dropping here. Hold on. Okay.
Sorry, I was doing RP before I came in here.
It's all good, Pig. That's your good, brother. I like it.
Oh, shoot.
Whoa. Not some latency. All right, I gotta close that down. We got a bunch of driver cams that came on afterwards, so we'll have to get with those afterwards. All right, drivers ready to go. I'm ready to go. It's hot as everything out here. Oh yeah, we have the top 5 that get the inversion from last week. And who are those? Fantastic individuals.
The 51.
Mm-hmm.
The 90 and the 57 and 4 and 55 are not here, and the 18 has a carryover.
I got you. There is Chris Justice on the driver cams for you tonight. I had to close down some browser things. It's warm up here, and we haven't dialed in the old PC for the encoder stuff yet. There's Jason Day's camera. There is Mr. Dama. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate you. Now you can bazinga. Thank you for subscribing there. There is Clint Hackett. I got a couple of drivers we're going to add in here as well. That is Jerry Culver. He is ready to go. That's we're dropping in all kinds of cameras here, so bear with me, folks. A lot of people did this after the fact. They're going to go green. We're going to get them ready to go. They're going to go 165 laps. Green flag racing. Let's go. We'll let them get up to speed, and we'll get some things figured out. Last but not least, Mr. Robert Church, man behind the scenes, is Big Art gets the early restart here. Quarter second now for the 77. As Churchy goes to work. Thank you to Chop Shop Racing for giving us all our driver cams each and every week. We appreciate everything that they do. Thank you to all of you out there as well. Again, apologies if there's anything out there Thank you for the sub, Connor. I appreciate you. Churchy getting some love at first caution of the race coming out very quickly here as we're through lap 1. Dama. Oh, 80 got free, 27 got free, and those hot track temperatures showing up and showing out. Churchy had to go off track as well. Ooh, oh. That was quick. What happened to Stryker? He jumped to pit road. Oh, he was just leaving pit road. He had a late reset there. Oh, Culver having to stop. So just a couple drivers getting free. And the hot track temperatures doing it. Thank you, Budgie, for the clip, dear. All right. Should be good to go now. Gotta turn on the old fan. It's hot up here. Right.
So for my chat that are watching me, so that they know what's going on here, I do take notes as to what's happening, and then I also issue the penalties.
Yeah. Well, that might explain a few things. I've got a couple of different browser sources open, and, you know, these things do happen. Thank you, Chad, for being out there. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. Appreciate you. Everybody, how's everybody's night going? Those who are out there watching on Twitch, I hope you're having a good stream. Hope you guys are enjoying it. YouTube, you are all legends. Make sure you reach up, hit that like button for me. It does support what we do. Facebook, you're all amazing. RB Turner, giving us a like 13 minutes ago. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. Appreciate all the coolness. Let's go Striker for Mr. Van Nest as well. All the legendary makings of an awesome situation. So, love and appreciate you all. You're all amazing. All right. YouTube, chat slow out there tonight. What's going on with you? I mean, y'all do you, boo. You do your thing. I'm going to have to go back and see how collaborations work, because I don't have a clue.
Yeah, well, because we're in Discord, they can definitely hear both of us talking unless I push the button.
Right.
And then my chat can hear me, but your chat can't hear me because I'm muting to talk.
I like it. I like it.
In the sim.
I like it. Drivers are ready to go. Strikers a lap down. Crowd over on pit road. Bueller's out of the race, and we are ready to go. How about we do it? Back at it.
Bueller. Sorry.
Green flag. Bueller.
Oh, yeah, you want to know the
Bueller.
forecast? I'll give you the forecast. 100% chance of thunder. Say it with me.
Looks
Definitely
like Crown
fun.
Over's out too.
No, not Anthony. Well, it happens. Ryan Rayburn. Get out of the field. He's going to be looking at what he's got going on. Little CSX on board the 74. I love you, Kaylee, so says he. Tony Sanders working into the corner. 5 of 165 being completed. Drivers try to push forward early. Little drivers up a few spots. There's going to be Brock Duty. He's up 8 already as they get rolling. Fred Chase, your biggest mover of the race, up 12. Big Art, fastest lap of the race with that clean air, is going to be running, well, he just ran a 36.15 this last time by. Tire's going to be everything here, so this is where drivers going to have to figure out what their pace is going to be and how they're going to be able to do it.
Oop.
And, folks, hold on to your butts. They're going to have a race. Chris Justice up 4. He's looking for that first win on this season. Massive, massive, massive. Look at that long straightaway right there. Look at turn one. Drivers drop in, straight front straightaway, and then you have a very wide out corner that angles back in towards turn 3. That's a little bit different than what you see before. Derek Wegman, 39, is going to lose the spot to the 14 there, give it up a little bit of that lane. 63 is going to drop in. There's David Steiner. He's a road course phenomenon. You can see him in the GT3 series every Monday night on the Chop Shop Racing platform. Yeah, SDK had multiples. Brake pedals on the left. Yep. Well, my clutch is on the left there, Anthony. It's in the middle for me. But hey, you know,
yeah, I was gonna say,
it's
if you're
hard.
driving automatic, maybe the brake pedal's on the left, but
I hate it for you, man.
It's in the middle.
Yeah, I hate it for you, Anthony. I love you, brother. I hate to see you have to deal with it. Chris Justice, fastest lap of the race, 35.46. He says we can do better than that. Craig Bridge Jr. coming to pit lane. I think he has got a little bit of right side damage. We'll see if he's going to be able to get that looked at. We'll see how it works. A little shake and bake on board as we get rolling. All the drivers doing their thing, man.
It's 165 laps.
It still wouldn't be enough.
It fires me up, man.
I love it. Say it one more time.
Shake and bake!
Does that feel good?
Yeah, it rhymes.
Usually takes us about
Awesome.
hour and a half to 2 hours. Would you say, Jason?
Yeah, usually, depending on the cautions. You know, this first set's kind of leveled itself out. Now, last week, sorry, I had to play a little. I saw Shake and Bake, and I had to play the Shake and Bake on screen. Had to do it. For those who like racing, here you go.
Boogity, 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 boys! Let's go racing!
We check back at 90 minutes. Stage break is going to be where they get. You better check back and they got 40 laps until the stage break, so roughly about 20 minutes before we get to this stage. This will be a longer race. 165 laps on this racetrack does take some time. You know, and Chop Shop has a tendency to run a little bit of racing here that goes a long way. 14, Justice rolling. Hey Connor, try that bazinga one more time. If you're out there, if you're still out there, check back. You know, Penguin did iRacing. Penguin is RCing right now on iRacing, and he's doing his thing. And yeah,
Hey,
I like to see. There it
Yeah.
is.
I'm the guy that gives the penalties for leagues.
Oh, Dama off track here. He's good though. Comes back on the racing surface. I think he just got free. Let's take a look. He did. Just got a little bit free. Yep. Oh, he hit the cone. That cone didn't move though. Hopefully his car's okay.
And the other voice you hear is Signature Esports, and he is streaming as well. We're doing a knock stream. We're trying something a little bit different. He does. I don't know. I think you do this 6 nights a week, if not 7.
7 nights. So we have 9 races, 7 nights a week.
There you go.
Wait,
And,
well, then
he's a
about to-
broadcaster.
and it's gonna be it's gonna be 10 races coming up very soon, over 7 nights.
Oof.
You know, got to make that money. Got to pay the bills.
Yeah, got the bills. Any of your others looking for an RC?
Got some bummer news. A little Jeremy Fear the Beard Daniel had to trim it up. He still has it. It's just really short now. He got sworn into the Navy today.
Oh no.
Okay, well, 2 things. Damn.
That sucks.
Shaving the beard. However, congratulations to Jeremy Daniel on joining the United States Navy. I was in the Army for 9 years, but I will tell you, there's nothing wrong with following your passion. If you joined the Navy, congratulations, brother. Mr. Jeremy Daniel, wherever he's getting stationed, wherever he's going to boot camp, we're going to have to send some Fear the Beard T-shirts over there for his drill instructors. Yep. Yep. We got to let him know. We need to get his address, RB. We need to get his address so we can send him care packages that get him in trouble. I know Rite of Banks 3601.
Stick an adult magazine in it.
No. They give him to that. They'll be fine with that. That's not even the issue. But there's some better contraband. Pat Green, 35.95. He is up 12 spots again. Pat Green doing a great job here. A little wiggle out of him right there. Brian Fine on the 5.7 just behind. Little Mac on board. Hey, that's a man after your heart right there. Little Mac trucking. I think that's the brand for him. Hold on. I think that's the logo.
Might be Mac Tools too.
It might be. That's what I was actually getting. Oh, I don't have the drone hooked up. Never mind. Get a little bit closer. It's the
You
Bulldog.
forgot your
It's the
remote
Tools.
control for your drone? Really, Jason?
Yep. You got me? Sweet. We're gonna have some fun with Jeremy Daniel. He'll be the recipient of one of my bobbleheads. Brian Fine's going to be off 2. Mark Russian up 6. David Duran's going to be up 8. Durand in the Coca-Cola car. Jess likes Brenda Banks' car. We've known Banks since the early days of Signature Esports. And the man himself is running one of the coolest paint schemes that we like. Junior Motorsports. Whoa, big run to the inside on David Steiner. 40 down to the bottom. Door to door as they roll. 17 to 165. Mark Retchen just ahead of the Ratchet Graphics driver. Knocking it down to the park. We got some big storm warnings still happening up and around our area. So if you guys do hear the news behind me, well, that's okay.
I've got thunderstorm warnings. I don't have any tornado warnings, thankfully.
Yeah, we have 16. Is that what you said? 16 fires. 16 almost 100-acre fires over here in Camden County, which is the county that I live in. And the wind has been between 45 and 70 miles an hour throughout our entire county all day long.
It was a crazy ride home for me.
Yeah, we have quite, and that's why I said at the beginning of my stream, our first responders that are over here, the firefighters, everybody that's over here trying to do whatever they can here to make things happen. My heart goes out to them. We know quite a few of them personally, and thank you to the state of Missouri for coming over here and helping and they have the crisis management crew down here as well, and just trying to contain this stuff, especially with some bad weather coming through at the same time. Now, we were never so happy to see a little bit of rain come in, but it happened so fast that it was insane. All right. How about at 0177? That's your closest battle. Right behind Michael Caffrey. Likes his flat tracks. You try to close back in. Robert Spade into 99, sits in third. Jason Day just behind. When you have 6 incidences of SDK open, that's what happens.
Broke it.
Yeah, that's it. It broke. Tornado near Fort Leonard Wood right now, says Jess. There she is. She's getting. We're those people that we like bad weather, but we don't like bad weather. You know what I mean? We don't want to see it, but we like to watch it because, the avid storm chaser in us does it. Mr. Butler, thank you for the like, sir. And those. Oh, thank you, Butler. I know that you saw the message and you reacted to the message in Discord. Our Powder Puff race tomorrow is going to be postponed, and our stream for Sunday is not Sunday morning is not going to happen as well because, I won't be able to drive in it, so I'm not going to broadcast it either. We've got a lot of packing that we still need to do. Basically, our stuff is going to sit in a U-Haul outside of our house for about 2 days, almost 2 days, a day and a half maybe.
Oof.
And we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 rooms, 3, 4, 5, including the downstairs closet plus the stairs and the hallway downstairs. All the carpets being pulled up, and they're gonna come through. They're gonna fix a lot of stuff for us. We've lived in this house for 6 years. I like being up here. I can just turn at you. And look, but I love that lady so much. I can just turn around and she gives me the answer. It's awesome. 6 years, and in that 6 years we've had kids come and go. We've had dogs. We've had all kinds of things happen to this townhome. So we we need that carpet replaced, and big shout out to Rachel for helping us get that accomplished. All right, how's your stream going? What are they interested in iRacing just yet? Or are they interested in what you're doing?
Well, I'm not doing much of anything right now. I'm just watching the race like you.
It's calm. It's calm.
It's the calm before the storm, let's be honest.
Yeah, well, we had the storm. I'm good. We don't need any more storms.
Yeah, guess which way it's headed?
Your way. Yeah.
Northeast.
Yeah.
Almost directly right at me.
Yeah, and what's crazy is that's the southerly wind is what's keeping all these fires doing what they're doing. So hopefully you guys get enough rain to keep you guys doused. We didn't get near enough rain.
Well, we're under a red flag, and like I was saying, it was super windy riding home today because I ride the Can-Am back and forth to work. And on the freeway, it was a fight to keep the bike even in the lane.
Oh, I believe it.
It was, and I have not ridden in anything that windy, and it was coming over the river, over the Illinois River. I actually had to slow down.
Yeah.
Because I was just getting blasted so hard.
It
was really nice once I made the turn, because it was at my back, so it was a nice push.
Right.
But going down the highway, it was brutal.
Oh yeah. X-Major said had a storm come through Iowa. That's crazy. Well, you guys get hammered a lot too. So we noticed that here at the Lake of the Ozarks, which is where we're at, the weather kind of funnels around us, right? So if we get hit by something, it's serious. That's kind of the way it is. So we have this big dome.
That's kind of the way it is where I am too.
So if there's weather that's up where Kansas City area is, or the northwestern portion of the state of Missouri, it goes up to Iowa and hits the northern part of Illinois, and you guys get hammered with a lot of the stuff that's supposed to quote unquote come to our direction. But then if it's down by Joliet and Nixa and Springfield, if it heads our direction, it splits us and goes toward Lebanon, goes toward the southern portion of the southeastern portion of Missouri. And so we get nice weather, and we get rain, we get snow, we get the things that we do. But when bad weather happens, well, that's kind of what you see here.
Yeah, it's like the hills that surround you.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of got that mild rain shadow.
And we also have a weird lake effect that happens here as well with the lake being Dragon Lake does quite a bit to deter it. All right, let's catch back up with the drivers. Pat Green's going to be your biggest mover of the race. And then Brock Duty is going to be up 10 spots. He's in 16th. Jerry Culver up 5. Ferchie's still back onto the racetrack, looking pretty decent here. He's got a good battle going on. But it still has some right front damage. He is wanting that caution to come out so he can go in and get it fixed, but he doesn't want to be the caution, so he's just taking it easy. Jeff Laraway is going to be a lap down. First driver off the lead lap. Mr. Strickland on the back straightaway. He is looking for that free pass as well, just right at 36.22. Craig Bridge Jr. is going to be several laps down, 12 laps down, but he's still out there racing. Mr. Crownover's out of the race, getting the car worked on. Hey, you know what, Anthony? You might have enough to how's Stryker doing? Stryker is just he had to load in. Something happened with his connection, and we've been seeing that quite a bit through the NASCAR side of things. So, all the bad mamma jamma.
Caffrey's doing really good tonight, up in second place.
He's a road racer. He should like these fast tracks. Budgie says that she's finding this kind of confusing because she's never done the back and forth. So Budgie's a moderator for not only Penguin but myself, and so she gets to maintain the same two chats
in one screen.
In one stream, and she's amazing, by the way. Those who don't love Budgie, well, there's something wrong with you. Budgie is the most amazing woman outside of my missus and my mother and my girls that I could ever have in my life, and it's all because of Penguin.
We have shared custody.
Yep, we do. Yep, and if we ever get divorced, well, that's a battle. No, I won't. No, I know where her loyalty lies, and I'm okay with it. Tony Sanders goes a lap down here as Big Art makes the pass, and I'm good with it, man. I'm good with it.
I don't think we're getting divorced, Jason.
No, I hope not.
You serious?
Oh
I don't
man.
think Jess would let us get divorced.
No, she might she might have an issue with it. Big Arch still your race leader, 2.6 second lead over Michael Caffrey, the Australian from Perth, Australia. And I'll tell you what, that's a goal of Jess and I. We have got to go to Australia. We've got to go to New Zealand. We've got to make that Southern Hemisphere trip at some point. And it'll probably be after Cody is. And I didn't want to mention it, but out of the race, like off to college or doing whatever she's doing for the rest of her life. David Steiner is also from Australia. I forget what part, but I know that he's close to a racetrack down there, and I can't even remember what it is. But those are the things that we do.
We just got to go down, during their summertime and go to Summer Nats.
I would, you know what? I like winter enough that I'd be willing to fly down there during the winter.
Well, our winter is their summer.
That's right.
That's why we'd have to go down for Summer Nats. That's their big
Oh,
car
that's
thing.
the car thing. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Church is from Iowa. For those who don't know, Sherry's going to be out there as well. She works for a very famous racetrack over there in Iowa. I bet you guys. I'll give you three guesses, and the first two don't count. What major track she works for up there in Iowa? And it's not the Speedway. It's a famous dirt track. Jess is keeping us posted on the weather format here as she plays. I got offered a sponsorship for one of her games that she plays. It's one of those little match three games or whatever, like that thing. And
Yeah.
I don't play it enough. So, but she'd have to talk about it and convince people to download the game and tell them why she enjoys it, so that way I'd make money. She'd be okay with it. Jason Day is going to be off one from the start of the race. He's from Canada, and I know that everybody's in talks about trade wars and tariffs this and tariffs that. iRacing tariffs go out the window. We love all of our iRacers, regardless of where they're from. Doesn't matter what your political stance is. Keep it to yourself, because that's what matters. And I want to give a big shout out to Jason Day, to Brent Patterson, who's usually in our chat. They're all from Canada. Some of the nicest people you're going to meet. The nicest Canadian you're ever going to meet is going to be Chris Roberge. He is an absolute legend. He's been a part of our streams for about 5.5 years. I'm sorry, 4.5 years. Sorry, we're coming up on our 5th year. Very soon, very, very soon. Hold on, let me see. Account age, boom. 4 years, 11 months, 13 days, and 16 hours. Jeez.
Oh, I don't have that one. Let me see if this one's
You
here.
put it on my stream.
That means I got to go open it. Hold on.
I know, terrible. Yours is open on my phone. Or, yeah, was open on my phone. It locked up.
There it is. Hold on. I'm working on it.
There it is. 6 years, 5 months, 10 days, 14 hours.
I'm an old man when it comes to the old Twitcheroos.
You got me beat by a whole, what?
2 years.
A year.
Or no.
A year and...
Year and a half.
Year and 5 months. Or it's almost a year and a half, yeah. About a year and a half. 39 of 165. We're just having a conversation over here. It's not too bad. Budgie, you've been out there for a hot minute.
Budgie came in probably about a year and a half after I started.
Yeah, we're trying to get her verified. Connor's sub was a Prime sub. I want to thank you for that once again. We love our using Jeff Bezos' money. We do. It's free.
Yes, we do.
It's free. Got to use it.
Ooh, I gotta pay attention. It's lap 40.
Getting close.
Yeah, it's getting close.
Again, top 10 completion of lap 40, or lap 50. Yeah, we're completing lap 40. Bigart over the 77. Church is going to be a lap down right now. Jerry Culver in 18th is a lap down. It's a long race. A lot of drivers are going to be trying to, find their way. I mean, if it runs green, that's a long way around this racetrack.
Excuse me.
Bigart saving tires early. Clean air is going to be diffused. Budgie, 5 years, 6 months, 6 days, and 10 hours ago.
A year after I started, Budgie found me.
Budgie Bird was born. I like the way that puts out there, by the way. I like it. Stream Elements does it one way. My bot does it a different way. Streamer bot. By the way, Streamer bot's absolutely amazing. I encourage everybody to learn how to use it. Clint Hackett, 36 seconds here. He's in 17th. He's in danger of going to lap down as well. Brock Duty just ahead. We see the 3 of Craig Bridge Jr. has got that car worked on quite a bit. 6.5 minutes in his pit stall, so that's significant damage to be able to sit there for that long. But Big Art has led from the well. Brendan Banks off track. Uh-oh. He's in 12th here. It's a long run here. Let's take a look. Oh, I just got slideways. What, did he get slideways running too far down? Early braking into the corner, downshifts, back into the throttle. Oh, just a little bit of the goose. The goose takes the gander. Should be fine. Big Art, your race leader. Looks like Oak Hill and Sullivan is about to get leveled right now. That is going up 44. So Lebanon is pretty much Waynesville and Lebanon's already been hit. Pat Green getting around Brian Fine. Pat Green getting faster here. He's working the outside lane, 43 of 165. Pat Green, your biggest mover of the race, up 14. David Arand's going to be up 11. And we'll see how this one fares out. Big Art in clean air. Last lap, 36.81. His fastest lap of the race, 35.43. Still doing himself a little bit of justice here. Speaking of justice, how's Chris Justice doing as we come down to the tail end of this one? He sits in 5th.
I don't know if you heard or not, but there's a bounty out tonight.
I did hear. Chris Justice. His heart rate 132 right now. He's very calm. That's calm for this kind of racing. I did. Ryan put out a bounty if the top 3 end points don't win the race, then whoever wins the race gets some money. But if one of the top 3 end points wins the race, well, that changes. Stryker has about 8.5 seconds. If he wants to be that lucky dog, Big Art is shortly thereafter him. And everybody holding on for dear everything. .46 of 165. Caffrey. 8-second difference here. Big Art just ran a 36.69. He's about 0.3 of a second faster than everybody right now. Kind of makes me wonder what the challenge here is for every one of these drivers. It's a challenge. Caffrey behind Tama. Well, I mean, the challenge here is a little bit of lap traffic. I think that's what we're seeing out of this one. So Banks is good. He's back up on a roll. He sits in 12th, off 6 from the start of the race. Derek Wegman's going to be off 4 as these drivers are trying to. Now, Wegman started inside the top. He made it up inside the top 5 and then dropped back to 7th. That was early in the race. So we'll see how he and Alonso King are going to be able to battle this out. But Alonso King try to move forward. Derek Wegman to run to the higher side of the racetrack. 47 to 165. Big Art, Caffrey, Spade. That's going to be your top 3. Jason Day trying to close in. Robert in the 99. Looking fine. Doing just fine as they go.
So for those of you watching my stream, I just focused in on 12th place because we're 3 laps away from the stage, so I need to know when that 12th place crosses the line. But I'll also be watching for cautions. It's the top 12 that get points.
Oh, man. And there's only 15 on the lead lap.
Yeah, I saw that when I was looking at SDK.
2 to go to the stage.
Like-
Big Art, 10-second lead. And just a masterful performance so far. Right now, see Caffrey comfortable where he's at. No pushing on the racetrack just as much. How about Jason Day trying to get another point here? Looks to go to the inside of the 99. It's going to be in. Jason Day trying to slide up. He likes the flat tracks. 50 being completed as we speak as the leader goes into turn 1. Again, Brandon Banks is your 12th place driver. That would be the final paying position right now. 27.5 seconds the gap as Bigart will come around into turn 1. Caffrey trying to hold on to second. Jason Day has Robert Spade just behind. That's an extra point. But a stage win. One more. Tally it up for the 01 as he comes around onto the front straightaway. Nathan Bigart will have a stage win. Caffrey will come around 3 and 4. As you see Jason Day trying to travel away. Doing a lot here to make that happen. And he will finish second. Jason Day will finish third. Robert Spade will be 4. Chris Justice, your top 5. Pat Green will have a good look here. Up 15. He's going to be in 6th. Cam Dario 7th. Brian Fine will finish 8th. David Durant crosses line 9th. Alonso King at 10th. Derek Wegman at 11th. And Brandon Banks will finish 12th. That is your stage as Big Art gets the old stage win. And not a bad day for the 01. I'm going to take a hydrate break, folks. We'll be right back with you. I'm going to keep myself muted everywhere as we'll be back here in just a moment.
comes back. But
I think
you
that's exactly
ready?
it. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly right. It's exactly what we're doing. Got the computer's in a different spot. It doesn't like it. Oh man,
right.
let's do it. We're going to it, folks. How about it? It's going to be the second half of this race, or the second part of this race, the back 2/3. Bigard, Caffrey, Jason Day, Robert Spade. Let's do it again. Big old green flag. They're gone.
Yeah, I had to go grab another bottle of waters. I've drank a full liter already.
A liter of cola, Farva.
New liter of water.
A liter of water. We like it. All right, drivers are rolling. Bigard with a clean lead so far. Half second the gap. Driver should be able to push a little harder here. Jason Day, good long green flag run. Found himself in third. That's where he qualified. Dama off track. Oh, backwards on the racing surface. Caution will come out. Adam Dama. Boy, looked like he got free there, and then just trying to get himself off of the. Here he is. It's the travel into the corner here for you, folks. Drops in. Just heavy brakes, new tires. Car went around, into the grass, back up the racing surface, try to hold the brakes. It does, and that will give you everything you need to know. All right, back to it. I think Stryker took the free pass, so a chance for him to come to pit road here. He did. Rayburn, same concept, so he's back on the lead lap, so both of these drivers will be able to come to pit road. Clint Hackett's going to be up 8 spots. He is no doubt looking for that lucky dog spot. A chance for him to compete here as well. So Clint Hackett would be your lucky dog. He did not get any incidents there. Should be good to go. Fred Chase back here as well. Fred Chase was your biggest move of the race. He is trying to make some things happen. Clint, the old lucky dog, is going to go to the outside. Mr. Dang All Hackett. We appreciate that, man.
You know, the first season, and I'm going to say this, and I'm sure that Alonso will watch a replay. The first season that I ran into Alonso, I really did not like that guy. But he actually is kind of starting to grow on me.
Yep. I like Alonso. Some people don't. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch there, Budgie. I like Alonso. I do. He's
a good guy.
He's good people's. Hey, I think our knock went away.
Your knock?
Yeah, our collab.
Uh-oh.
Our collab went away.
Did it?
Yeah, it's okay. We're fine. Everybody could.
It still says it's. Oh, maybe it did. That's
went
weird.
It's weird. Things happen. It's probably because you typed in my chat.
Oh, that could be. Yep.
You
You haven't been invited to this stream session.
There you go. Do it again.
Hold on. I gotta remember how I did it last time.
Okay, you do it. I'm gonna refresh.
You can join the stream.
There you go.
There we go. Woohoo!
We're back again.
I could turn on my camera, but I got a huge mess behind me.
we're fine. Except. Yeah.
I did.
No. Me. Review.
Oh.
That's me.
Okay.
It says signature. Oh, it's because your chat. Oh, never mind. It says, hey, they want to collaborate. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I have it set so that my favorites can automatically join. So, it is what it is.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, well, those things do happen.
Yeah, it's showing that we're here.
Something went wrong. Oh, well.
It's showing on my side. I had to go to your stream, I think, and click join. I guess how I did it.
Yeah. It's doing whatever it is. It's good.
But it says that I'm a guest star. I got the little winder.
Cool. All right. Guest star, guest approach. Green flag, back at it. All right. Take it back to the main screen there, folks. Either way, I'm going to close that down. Adam Murray said, you boys off-road? Oh, man. Thank you, everybody, for watching out there everywhere that you are. We appreciate you, as always. Thank you to Budgie, to Jess, to everybody who allows us to continue to do this. Thank you to Shop Racing for being on board what we've got. Let's see where the exciting racing. Jerry Culver coming off pit lane. Mr. Culver holding on to everything he's got. It says testing. I like it, Penguin.
So it is working?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's doing
yeah,
weird things.
It's telling me that we're streaming together, but
I
don't know.
I'm going back into it. Let's take a look. You know, it happens. Yeah, because before it showed me the combined viewers. Now it just shows me by viewers. So either way,
Weird.
I appreciate everybody. I really do. All right, chopping it up. Cup Series. Big Art to Robert Spade. Budgie says, I don't think so.
Join. Close that.
I don't know. I just work here.
Okay, now let's see if this works. Yeah, it's not doing it.
For a moment there, I could see your chat. Now yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
Oh.
and it's saying that I'm.
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. Yeah, it says we're collabing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
there
the
you go.
chat's broken.
It's possible. Anything's happening. Anything's possible.
It's Twitch.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. I opened it in a different window, and now I can see both. I just can't see it on my OBS.
Yeah, well, you know. Oh,
That's so weird.
yeah. All right. There's the pop out. I got at least the pop out here, so at least that's
Yeah, if you open the chat in the pop out, it shows both.
sweet. All right. There it is. Lots of things. It's on again, says Budgie. It's because I did the right thing. I don't know. I just work here.
Yeah, I don't know. That's so weird.
Yeah.
There it goes. There it goes.
Yep. Cool things. I just appreciate everybody. Network issues detected. Attempting to resolve. What network issues? They did say that this is beta, so you know.
Yeah, I mean.
Maybe there's just.
Oh
things going on.
no! Who is that?
Pat Green.
Somebody just went off track.
He's fine. Pat Green, right here. Here's what happened. Just a little bit free out of turn 2. That's one of the sharper corners here. Just get a little bit of free. He's fine. He's good. He's rolling. He was your biggest move of the race. Now back to 15th. Hopefully he's going to be able to save a little bit of that tire, be able to work his way forward. Fred Chase is going to be up 8 spots. David Duran working as well. Caffrey holding on to second. As the 99 of Robert Spade to the outside. The 2,999. Oh, Tony Sanders off track. On the pit road. What happened to Tony? Oh, he's got some right side damage. Oh, 74. Ooh. Ow. That was Brian Rayburn. Let's take a look. I think they both got free. I thought Brian had an issue. Oh, the 7 went to go below Brian Rayburn, who got free there. And he throttled up at the same time. I think both of them were just getting free. So Tony Sanders on the old pit road. Robert Spade battle for second, trying to clear Michael Caffrey here. 1.3 second gap for the drivers. Completing lap 66, as it would be. Outside lane prevailing for the 77. Jason Day having a good race. He is somewhere inside the top 5. Brian Fine in the 5-7 working for David Duran's up 10. Biggest move of the race currently is Alonso King. Tries to track him down. Little left front damage on board. There's Michael Strickland, who now has a new set of tires and an opportunity to work his way forward. Hi, Mom. Says,
Target buoy. He's one of my longtime followers.
love it. Join the call. Settings. Oh, set up my browser settings. Okay. Copy. Confirm. Well, Penguin's doing penguin things, so we're fine.
Penguin's always doing penguin things.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird things happening.
I didn't break it this time. It wasn't my fault.
I don't know. It's doing something. We just work. Folks,
We just work here.
We just work here. That's it. David Duran just ran his fastest lap of the race, 35.63. He's figured a thing or 10 out. You know what? I have the perfect sound for this one.
Oh boy, here we go.
I am brain the size of a planet, and they asked me to take you up.
Unfortunately, I can't hear it though.
Yeah, it's okay.
Because I don't.
Chad can hear it, and it's funny. What is going on with the stream deck now? There it is. OTR is the best streamer I've ever seen. Go check him out. Twitch.tv/OTR_penguin. I hear they're a big fan of iRacing. Yep. That's what I thought. I mean, you know.
This is a rare evening, Jason.
Bazinga.
Checkers into my computer room during a race. He hates my steering wheel, you know, because when you start up your computer, it goes clunk, clunk.
Yeah, it turns.
You know, as it calibrates. Yeah. And so he freaks out, and he normally doesn't come in here. And right now he's got his paws up on my chair.
Oh, come on. Checker's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Checker's a good boy.
He's a very good boy.
Checkers needs a treat. Okay, well, hold on.
I'd have to go to the kitchen to get him a... Yeah, I don't want to say it because then he would go nuts and I would have to get up.
Hold on.
I don't want to tease him.
Hold on. I got things. Let's see if I have enough.
Don't. Oh, you're going to make me get up, aren't you?
I'm trying to. Hold on.
I know Budgie's got enough.
Yeah.
All right, if a caution happens, it's on you, buddy.
Oh, I'm 900 short. Hold on.
I'm going to get the bag right now. Because I know somebody's going to do it.
This will fix it. It should, and hopefully it'll.
Signature! Budgie, thank you for that gifted
No, it should-
signature!
No, it's continued. I continued from Budgie. Budgie gifted
you
me this sub,
continued it.
and I just paid for it. So it better update my galleons. My gallons here. My gallons. Caution comes out. Michael Strickland having an
Oh,
issue.
shoot, I just stood up too.
Side by side with 39 of the 88. Oh, he got tight. Up into the 39. 80 goes into him. Fred Chase coming around, having a stop as well.
See, it's all your fault, Jason.
Yep. Fred just... Yeah, he just stopped. That's all he did was just lock it. Oh, no, the 80 turned down, got into the 94. That's Elm Striker. Dang it. All the good things. All the good things. Budgie, thank you for the clip. You're amazing, dear. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody watching out there again. on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I appreciate all of our fine folks doing everything that they do, which is absolutely amazing. That includes continuing to support content creators like myself and Penguin. You guys are awesome. Brian Rinker, thank you for the like. Thank you to, of course, our good friends over at Chop Racing for giving us all the action that they do. Because, well, let's face it, without all of that, it would be a different story. Yes, it's me. So I had to set up my phone to do all of that weird authenticating stuff. So that way I didn't have that way I don't have what happened to me the other day again. Yeah, I was not happy about that.
Thank you very much for the continued subsaw.
Yeah, absolutely. Budgie gifted me one, so I'm gonna make sure that I do it again.
Let me see. Do I have that? Am I on that screen? Yes, I am.
There you go. Jess now has your stream and my stream up. There you go.
I don't know if that's not working.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
I might have to.
Support Chop Shop by going to discord.gg/Chop Racing. We're about halfway through this race this time by. As Ron Hurst is telling us what's going on with Brandsville right now. Worldwide Technology Gateway. This is a good racetrack, folks. I encourage you to get out there and check it out. This is another track Jess and I want to go to here in our home state of Missouri. Even though it's technically in Madison, Illinois, it's just across the big Mississippi River. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to it. 0199, the 52, and the 14. Who took tires? Somebody took tires. Michael Caffrey, Brian Fine, Cam Dario, Michael Strickland, Fred Chase, Alonso King, all took tires. Brock Duty back on the lead lap. Brock Duty might be looking for something here. Thank you, Mr. Butler. So Duty, ready to go. Churchy, be looking for that next Lucky Dog spot if he can get it. Just looking for Church. Every time I say, now I know exactly what she does whenever I'm not up here.
You see the little. If you're watching my stream, they can see the little butt waggle behind me.
Oh, there he is.
Here in the bag.
Green flag, Checkers gets a treat.
Well, first I got to get things fixed on my screen.
Back green 10 on the field. Church still dealing with a little bit of nose damage, but he's doing just fine.
All right.
Jess is calling him a good boy.
He knows the sound of the bag. That's how crazy it is.
Yeah, so is my cat. Oh, 1 out front. Robert Spade in second. Brian Rayburn dropping back just a little bit here. 5-7 to Brian Fine just behind. Rayburn came in on 56 last time by. Clint Hackett's going to be up 15 spots. Try to make something happen here with the 77. Get new tires going to be a big factor.
We got to get you up here.
Or so do these drivers. Yeah, Jess wants it. She's literally got my phone staring at the dog.
Bazinga.
Bazinga. There it is. Hey, it worked, Connor. Thank you, sir. Prime sub goes a long way. Say, can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
Oh. Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog? A round of applause for Checkers, folks. OTR _ Penguin if you want to see what Checkers looks like. Oh, that tail, yeah, tail's a wagon. Bigard just ran a 35.32. That's the fastest lap of the race, so he works for Derek Wegman. Off one, trying to work his way back inside the top 5. He sits in 8th right now, started 7th. Cam Dario pushing forward. He has new tires. Caffrey has new tires as well. And Bigard, 35.55. Some of the drivers that have those newer sets are going to be trying to push harder here. Try to work on it. 77 of Michael Caffrey putting out and putting on. Checkers is a good boy.
All right, one more bite.
That's good. Yeah.
There you go. All right, you ready?
Thank you, Connor, once again for the Prime sub earlier. I appreciate that. You know what the best thing about taking Jeff Bezos' money? He's got less of it. Can I get an amen?
Can I get a 8, mate?
Hold on here. And for those that haven't seen me since I drove, I got a lot more gray in my beard now.
Yeah, he's old.
Up your nose with a rubber hose, Jason, and that's the nicest way I can say
Yeah.
it because it's family friendly stream.
Emotional damage.
And the budget coming. Thank you, dear.
You know what? I can say it another way.
Yeah, I called it.
I could say it another way. Hold on.
Calling it the old emotional damage. Thank you, folks. This is a unique way of streaming, by the way. I don't know what to think about it, but I think it's still kind of cool. So I get, very cool.
There. Just because I know you'll look.
Oh, I hate you. Welcome, Harvest. I got notifications. It bugs me.
I know it does. That's why I knew you'd look.
I hate that.
I had to do it.
I hate it.
I couldn't say it.
Oh,
worked.
It worked.
I love you.
Yep.
That's my brother.
Yep. Oh, you petting that dog? She pet that dog. All right, big on that front, full second over Robert Spade as Robert gets a little faster. Here's Jason Day trying to work back forward. Michael Caffrey is working the outside lane over the 14 of Chris Justice. Cam Dario on the bottom of the 11 as the AM/PM Sports Clips car. Is that the new sponsor for Denny Hamlin this week? Because, he lost FedEx, so that's the reason why I say anything. Brandon Banks is going to be off one from the start of the race, went from the back to the front, so he is got to be very comfortable in the Traveler Whiskey number 40. David Rand up into the mix, 5-1. Rolling forward, Derek Wegman again off 2. Inside the top 10, Brian Fine there as well. Fred Chase still up 10 spots. There you go. And Jess is a level 3560. Donnie, thank you for the like, sir. There's Mr. Williams. How you doing, my friend? Much love to you, sir. Now we're halfway through the race, just over halfway through the race. Had my numbers wrong earlier. Yeah. Jess has got more time in Best Fiends than I think she does in my relationship with her. 3,650 levels. That's a lot of time devoted to your phone.
Yeah, it is a lot of time.
Anyway. Zook, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate you. A lot of people were wondering if we were going to be live because of our storms. And I thank you to everybody who reached out to us. We were less worried about the storms and more worried about the wildfires that are going on around us. That was the scariest part about it because they're really close. Like, close enough to smell the smoke and see the orange glow in the skylight.
And it's still at least 10 to 20 miles.
Yeah, that's still close enough.
Yeah.
We did get a little bit of rain. Hopefully that helped out. I really hope the rain did help and didn't cause any more issues. You know what I mean?
It's the lightning that causes the issues.
Yeah.
Depending on how dry the ground is when it starts to strike.
Oh, it's dry. It's like the weirdest. Like, my grass has never looked like straw before, and that's what it looks like right now.
Yeah, that's what mine looks like too.
We have a manicured lawn, according to our. Oh, yeah, manicured. Yeah, big air quotes.
Yeah, that southerly wind is pushing that sucker just crazy.
Yep.
Looks like the worst of it's gonna miss me though. It's
Good.
over Rolla. It looks like it's heading towards St. Louis.
Good. King J, think you're running next gen next season? Awesome, Donnie. Bring it, brother. I like it, sir. He called me King J. Love that dude. He's amazing. It's
Yeah,
right
it
on
looks like the southerly part of it's the worst.
Yep. That's the part that rolled through the southern portion of Camden County, through Springfield, of course. It's right on board with Michael Strickland here, who deserves all that. Where's John at? Is John at work? Man, John keeps missing races. That's terrible.
It actually just rolled through Regin's neck of the woods.
Yep. Jeff City. Yep. Oh, striker on the bottom side. Well, speaking of Retchin, there he is. This is our dude. This is the closest driver next to Brian Warner Jr. that we live next to. And I hope he has saved it. And he didn't lose his power, which is good. A lot of power outages happening across our southern portion. Camelot, which is the old subdivision that Jess and I used to live in. Well, a little free for the 88. Has to turn into the corner a little awkwardly there. Jerry Culver just behind. So yeah, we get to see a lot of turbulence in all of this. But hey, all good things must happen, right? All good things must happen.
That's right.
Let's go back to Jerry Culver. He's a solid guy. We're going right on board with him for a moment.
No.
Oh, no. Somebody doing something. Or was it checkers?
No, I just got an alert on my phone.
Whoa.
I am now under a tornado watch.
Well, we've been under that all day. Good luck to the tornado watch. Just keep an eye on it, man. We're keeping an eye on it from here because it's literally going from us to you. So there's my
It
dog.
was issued about 10 minutes ago.
Must be Jerry's keeps changing his stream room up a lot. I like it. Derek Wegman off track. He rolled out, rolled forward. Now has the 90 going forward. Here's what happened. We'll take you back to the main screen. Thank you again to the driver cams and all the drivers that run the driver cams. Absolutely legendary for doing so. All the cool things. Derek Wegman had an issue. Here's a look at what happened. Robert Spade having an issue now as well. Oh, just got free out of the corner. Oh, wow. Whoo, that was close. Robert, same concept, same spot. Oh, almost hit the same thing. Whew. That'll make your butt pucker a little.
Looking at it right now, and it says the worst of the rain's supposed to hit me at 11 and then midnight.
Yeah, ours
between 10:30 and midnight.
Ours said 6 to 7 p.m., which I was a little worried about because of the stream, having power go out and all that stuff. Red Chase having an issue. Caution comes out. 94 into the corner. Just old tires. Whoa. McCaffrey is 4.5 back. Trying to save a little bit of that tire. Now they do have 4 sets of tires total. So if they if drivers come in now to change their tires, as a complete lap 94, they can make it on fuel. I believe from this point going forward, that'll be about 70 laps on a 1.3 mile track. That'll be good enough. So level playing field puts an extra set of tires in somebody's bag, right? But who stays out? Pat Green again off track again. But I think he was coming to pit road, so pit lane getting busy here for every one of these dang old drivers. Alonso King, striker on pit road. Mark Retchin's going to be coming to pit road as well. Lucky dog here should be Mr. Church. I do believe, yeah, Clint Hackett on pit road. So Church is in 19th. And good chance for Churchy here to tell them to get out of his way. I thought that he was going to be the lucky dog. There he goes. Say beep beep. I need my nose fixed. Drop it off on Saturday. Pick him up on. Drop him off on Friday. Pick him up on Monday. Fred Chase and Pat Green staying out. That's probably not a bad idea. Came in on 74. Having that extra set of tires. How about Cam Dario trying to jump for track position? Same thing for Michael Caffrey. Just a little extra fuel to be able to make it toward the end. Big Art. That's Jason Day. Clean air is important. We'll see it make it work. I'm going to take a hydrate break myself, and I'll be right back before we go green. Penguin's doing a good job of calling behind the scenes on his stream there, folks. I missed it, but Jason Day had an issue. Netcode City.
Big time.
About a foot of netcode. Oh, 80 gets into him. 24. Should be able to get it fixed. Should be fine. It's that thing spun back around. Big Art is your race leader. Cam Dario back to third. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. How about it? Sixth caution of the race. Wasn't downstairs. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I have to do this, Jason. Grumpy, thank you for the raid with 6. Appreciate you.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome to I'm knocking. I'm code. What the heck do they call this?
I guess it's a collaboration.
Yes, I'm collaborating with Signature Esports. He is the broadcaster, so you'll hear him a lot more than you'll hear me. And I am the race controller. I do the penalties. I take notes, all that good stuff. And he calls the race. And you guys get to hear the drivers talk and hear me when I make calls.
Yeah. You want to hear the drivers talk on my screen? Nope. Jason Day coming to pit road. Mark Retchett on pit road. Dama,
Did
I
we lose our
believe-
collab, Jason? Did
We
you
might.
see that?
We might have. We might have. Hold on. Let's take a look. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, I got an ad break going on, so we must have. Hold on. We got some good things happening everywhere. No, it
Still
says
good, Grumpy.
still there. Welcome
Yeah.
in, Grumpy. Grumpy, I hope your stream was well.
Yeah, hopefully you had a good stream. Budgie, if you're over here, if you could give Grumpy a shout out for me, please. Grumpy is a truck driver and he does IRL trucking streams like I used to do.
Sweet. My hat's off to you. My hat's off to you. You're a legend. This world doesn't revolve around anybody else but our over-the-road truckers, in my opinion. So you keep being a legend. All right, let's see. And my cat is going meow, meow.
Ted, you're in my spot. Move.
No, he wants to go
Ted.
outside. He wants to go outside. It stopped raining, so you know.
Oh,
Yep.
he wants to go out and mouse for you.
Yep. All right.
A bit of snow today, huh? You must be up in the northeast or up in the north. Actually, it might be out west. I don't know where it's been
Okay.
snowing. I don't have to keep track of it anymore.
Utah. Nice. No.
He's an Utah.
Hello, Grumpy. Thanks for the raid. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. Now we're sharing chat.
Hey, Scanline.
What's up, Scanline? Good to see you. Green flag back at it. Big Art, good restart here as they start rolling. And a big hold on to your butts moment is Michael Caffrey. Give it a 95 himself. Try to hold on. David Duran now in tow of Big Art. Their stream starts to level out, and everybody doing themselves some justice. Dun, 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 dun. And I close some windows. Hold on to it, folks. Everybody doing a great job. Into the corner they go. Big Art full 1.6 second lead over Chris Justice. Look at Alonzo King. Backwards on the racetrack back here. Sorry, not backwards. On the bottom of the racetrack. Had an issue coming out of turn 2. Oh, baby. Inside wall. Ouch. Hey, where's my logo?
I wonder if this track being hot's making it stickier. It doesn't seem that drivers are getting as loose as what I would have expected.
No, they are, but only out of turn 2. That's what I'm seeing. Only out of turn 2.
Well, this isn't exactly the perfect oval. It's a little skinnier
Oh, yeah.
in 1 and 2 than it is 3 and 4.
Oh, Pat Green, caution. Oh, was that Church? Oh, no. Here's what happened. Church got, oh, man, up in a culver. Church got slideways. Oh, Dama, went around. Hold on. Church coming out of the corner. Just turn 2. Oh, it snapped on him. Into the 13, 5-2, able to miss that. Dang it. Richard Murtaugh, part of the PRS Setups. He's got a school that you can join. If you go to PRSSetups.com, you can look for that logo. Richard Murtaugh is going to give you a setup, and I think it's $10. So get that set up. Use promo code SHOP10. I think you save a little bit, and you get a class with him. I think he's like a 9 or 10,000 I-rated driver, something like that. He's really, really, really good. So a chance for you to do that as well. We appreciate him. Take it to the Chopp'N It Up podcast. You can find it at youtube.com/ChopShop_TV. If you check him out, check them out, you'll be able to get out there and do yourself some good things by, seeing a lot. You'll be able to see a lot when it comes to the Chop Shop crew, and everybody that gets involved gets interviewed by Ryan Wendt out there. Jeff Laraway should be your lucky dog here, I do believe. Pat Green still on the lead lap, so Laraway will get one of those. He won't be on the lead lap. He'll get one of his laps back, I do believe, here, so he'll be your lucky dog. Should be, I believe. No, Pat Green.
He might be back on the lead lap.
Now, Pat Green is going to be your lucky dog here. SDK said 106 for a moment, but it wasn't correct. 105. Now he'll be on the lead lap. Bigart is your race leader. Chris Justice will be second. Robert Spades in third. Brandon Banks in fourth. Michael Strickland will sit in fifth. Brandon Banks has no shot for playoff points or anything like that. He's here just to win races. Started the season a little bit later, but he's having a good time as Banks goes to work. Brian Fine sits in sixth. And David Aran's going to be at 13. Give it a 95 himself. A little bit newer tire. Wegman had a little bit of issue getting rolling. Cam Dario looking for maybe a little bit longer of a green flag run, maybe a later caution. Because if he gets a little bit later caution, well, he'll be good to go. All right. Notifications are in my channel, which means...
I got both.
You got? No, I'm talking.
I got both chats.
Oh. Yeah. No, I'm talking to, yep. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Okay, got it. Share chat. Okay, yeah. Sorry, the pop-ups.
We're new here.
Pop-ups.
It's okay.
Pop-ups. I have notifications on Discord. That's what I was looking at. And it's because when Budgie does clips, it @s the channel to let everybody know there's a new clip in Discord.
Oh.
So, folks, !point Discord, whether it's my Discord or Penguin's Discord, get out there and join it. Make sure that you have some fun with them, regardless of who it is. Get out there and race with myself. You can get out there and game with both of us by donating $150. That's all it is. Yeah, $150 a piece. $300 for a night with Penguin and I. It's a good night. You can't get anything cheaper in Vegas.
What? What? I'm trying to pay attention to the driver chat.
Things are going. All right, let's do it. Full send as the 01, 14, 99, 40. Seventh caution. Thank you, Budgie. Full send. Green flag. Good timing for the 01. Bruce Justice will have the 99 on the inside. Justice drops in. Second lane running, trying to egg-shape the corner. You can see the tires dynamically putting grip down now. Speaking of which, folks, if you are into iRacing, just know that with Season 2, iRacing is slowly implementing the graphic engine update that is coming to iRacing. So with that coming, there's going to be performance issues that we're all going to have to work through. So what that means is that just because you have a 40 or a 50 series graphics card doesn't mean you're going to be able to run it right away. Maybe. I don't know. Something like that.
So that means that I'm going to have to update on Monday just to make sure things are running right.
Oh, yeah.
Or Tuesday, whatever day that
Week 13 has been good. Well, so they've already updated the tracks, right? This in Darlington, Las Vegas, Talladega has seen the update. A lot of Charlotte has seen the update. A lot of the tracks have already seen the update, and there'll be a lot coming to iRacing from that point.
Yeah, it was a 22 gig update, and I tried to do it before a race. It ended up taking me 45 minutes because it crashed on me twice.
Yep. Those are things. I am pretty
So
thrilled.
be aware, if you drive in a league and in iRacing, make sure that you try to get it done the day before.
Yeah, especially this Tuesday. This Tuesday, if the update comes out early, I'll make sure to get it done as soon as I get home from work. So, because it'll take some time. You know, actually, I think Jess is off Tuesday. I might make her Come in and click
You
update.
might ask her, not make her, ask her.
Oh, no. Well, that'll be a make situation. She makes me do a lot of things.
That's called a honeydew list.
Yep. I see her in there. I hear her. Hi, babe. We're going green still. 13 spots gained for David Durand. Clint Hackett up 13 as well. Side by side with a 5-2. 5-2 trying to take that spot. Clint Hackett did a great job here. As our driver cams show up and show out. Thank you to all of the driver cams tonight. Clint trying to keep it nice and clean as they go. How about Jason Day was the driver just ahead of him. And there's Adam Dama. The Dama Llama. Hold on to your butt. The student driver. Showing him how it's done. He's in 17. Oh, 9 into the wall. 90 goes to avoid just ahead of Dama. The spinning budgie. Our number one emote across Twitch. There is Jason Day. There's a look at what he's got going on. He looks ahead, trying to keep himself off the wall. That's one of the biggest portions of this racetrack. I like that he moved his camera over. Jason, if you watch this after the fact, absolutely love that people can see your ears and see your head and see exactly what you're looking at here. It's pretty awesome. So much love, brother. I appreciate you. Chris Justice still inside the top 2. So to back up the corner as the 99 goes to work. His heart rate's kind of calmed down again. He's in the middle of a battle with a 99. 99 on the back bumper. He is calm. That is Malenko Gaming out there as well if you want to check him out on Twitch. And Jerry the Man Culver. First driver off the lead lap. Looking for that next lucky dog. Justice off track. Oh, no. How did he get off track?
Justice, I think somebody else.
No,
went
the
off track,
99.
too.
Robert got into the back of the 14. And the 40 is going to make the pass. So Chris Justice will have the 99 just behind. Jerry Culver on your screen there, folks. And then old Churchy still out there. Still rolling. There's a good man out there as well. We appreciate him running his driver cam. Come on, old Fred Chase having an issue. And then there is, I think that's Churchy right there. Bam! Look at those pythons. Yes, much love to the Hoosier Tire native. We're going to stay tuned. Sports on board. Ryder Banks, 2.9 seconds the gap. Nathan Bigart has led the majority of this race other than a few issues. Here's what happened to Fred Chase. Oh. The car steered him. He almost steered towards the wall. Hold on. Ooh, baby. He was exiting turn 2. Had a good exit. Dama off track. Started to go right. Oh, and then had to jerk the wheel back left. Murphy looked away from the screen for just a moment. Dama off track, back on track. He's good. It's out of turn 2. He should be fine. He's fine. Come on, buddy. We like Dama. See no carpet. 757-536-5155. Fred Chase passing Brock Duty. Fred Chase 23.88 on the iRating has Brock Duty on the outside at 13.22. Duty just ran his fastest lap of the race, 35.91, so he's getting a little bit faster. Jason Day just ran a 35.91 as well. He's right behind Cam Dario. Striker up inside the top 5. Trying to crest his way forward. 2.4 second length gap between Nathan Bigart and Brandon Banks. 2.5 as the corner exit goes to work. 45 laps to go. Well, that's to look behind. Brian Fine just ahead. Boy, howdy. All right. Well, things have calmed down. No, we like everybody's chat. Everybody's chat needs to be shown. You know, this collaboration thing.
Takes a little bit of adjusting, but
Yeah. Well, now
we're slowly getting into the groove.
I don't have all of the monitors set up, right? I'm on 3 where I need 5. Like it'd be nice to have that, at least that 4th monitor. I can pop all that other stuff off to the side and it's still cool.
I'm doing it on 3.
Yeah, but I'm also managing a lot. It's all good things.
Somebody just dove down to the inside on the front stretch and hit the wall.
I'm trying to look. Is it Robert? It was Robert Spade. It was a 99. He's hurt right there. It was right. I think Caffrey had made the pass on him. Oh, he did. He was trying. Oh, he tried to. So the 99 tried to goose up behind the 14 there. And that's been the battle that Robert has had with Chris Justice, trying to get around him. Tried to stay out of the. Oh, Jack just got into the throttle too hard. Hit the inside wall. Car looks fine, though. Churchy having an issue. He's off track as well. Oh, 80 gets into him. That'll be a caution. Dama nowhere to go. Trying to break out of the corner. Oh, no. Church had an off track right here. Oh. The 80. Slow in the corner. Here's the 5. Dudley giving us a like. Big roll tide for you, sir. Appreciate you. In the corner. The 80 washes up. The 5 just driving into the corner here. Something happened. I don't know what's going on. Something happened with the 80 there. And I'm not quite sure what it was. So the 5 and the 80. Here's Alonzo King. I'm gonna go inside the gyro cam here because the cockpit views are all messed up because, well, you know, move the camera. Downshifted. 3rd gear. Able to pull away. It's fine there. 4th gear. Drops into the corner. 3rd gear. Way out of the gas. I mean, he was out of the gas. Man. All right. Well, Stryker leads. Caffrey, Fred Chase, Big Art to pit road. Brandon Banks is going to be there as well. Dama coming to pit lane. Well, Jerry Culver will be your lucky dog. He'll get that free pass right now. So he'll be 2 laps down now, 1 lap down, do you believe. Jeff Laraway looking for another one. So Stryker's going to be your race leader. Here's what happened to Church.
Dama just disconnected.
No! Oh, yeah, I almost guarantee it. Oh. Boy, I tell you what. It kind of makes me wonder if Alonso had something going on with the car. Because, I mean, he got freed up. But let's go to Alonso here. Because he was way out of the gas. And then Church, 80 was down to the bottom. Church was down there. Yeah, he had to have something going on because he immediately pulls down and gets off the racing surface. But if we go to Church here and we watch this, 82 gets into him. Oh, yeah, 82, like, was trying to come around the corner. There's Dama. So watch Adam Dama here. I hate it for him. Breaking. Oh. And at that point, that's that line. No matter how slow you're going. Oy vey. Be Strickland, Caffrey, Fred Chase, Brian Rayburn coming around. Nathan Bigart. We'll give it a 124. Brandon Banks does win the race off pit road. So a fantastic pit stop for Brandon Banks. If he's able to win that race off pit road, that's pretty massive.
He had a 14.6 pit time, and Biggert had a 15 flat.
That 4/10 of a second will net you that position. And the faster pit crew today. All right, drivers are ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do this thing. WWT, the Gateway. 8th caution of the race. We still got 40 laps to go. Good restart for Stryker. 40 to the bottom side. Biggert trying to clear early. It's right now the 01. We'll see it 3 wide here. 40 on the bottom side. Brandon Banks, Brian Rayburn up high. 3 wide here for the 5-1. Clears up. 40 on the inside. Biggert trying to utilize that new tire. He's got a new tire smell like none other. Fred Chase just behind. Brandon Banks trying to close in the distance. Chance for Brandon Banks to take a spot here. Has to get it out of the brakes and back into the throttle. Caffrey, the next driver. Caffrey on the bottom side. Going to wash up just a little bit, trying to defend the race line. 77 on throttle out. 01 working. Fred Chase dropping back. Brian Fine get new tires for these drivers. Stryker holding on. Biggert in tow. Caffrey just behind. Stryker a little bit of clean air. Trying to hunt out and trying to get some more out of this car. 01 right to the back bumper. Alonzo King leaving pit lane. I think he might have just had an issue. 88 drops into the corner. 01's going to be able to turn the corner just a little bit better. Brandon Banks trying to turn out. Stryker to Biggert. Biggert just with a newer tire able to drive in. Pat Green having an issue.
Somebody just hit the inside wall.
Pat Green free on corner exit. And smash. Hulk smash. He's got a tore up left front. That left front is locked up. Pat Green having a phenomenal race today. And we'll come to pit road. And Nathan Biggert out front. Stryker's in second. Brandon Banks trying to track him down. Caffrey rolling as well. Banks to Caffrey. Caffrey to Brian Fine. Caffrey giving a 106. 35 laps to go this time by. Everybody hold on to your butts. Let's go. 5-7, big wiggle. Jason Day rolling forward as well. Has the 14 to the outside. Derek Wegman's going to be there as well. Good to turn to the corner. Slider for the 5-2. Short track specialist crossover. Here they go.
This is where the racing starts to get good.
Baby, 14. There's a 9-4. 5-2 just got tight. That's all that happened there for Jason Day. And now drivers starting to run their fastest laps of the race. 35-30 for Derek Wegman. Robert Spade just ran a 35-17, so that's his fastest lap of the race. 35 flat is the fastest lap of the race, and that's ran by Nathan Biggert. 35-10 last time by. Brandon Banks trying to close in at 1 1/4 second. 35-42 his last lap. Everybody holding on. So this bad boy on exciting. See where the drivers are rolling. Oh, the 99. Into the corner. It's going to push tight. Heavy on the brakes here. Brock Duty having it off track as well. He hits that turn 2 has just been absolutely atrocious to everybody. Up out of the corner. Something's going on with the car as he is just down there. All right, Biggert. Brandon Banks. 1.3 seconds. Brian Fine. Michael Strickland inside the top 5. David Arand giving a 124. Caffrey still back to 6th. Outside pole center. The tires track is on.
You can't see the brakes glowing in this one.
Yes, you can. Their tires are they're not warmed up enough. Yes, I was going to say, yes, you can. I was watching them in all the practice. And into the corner. They're starting to get there.
Buck Duty is off track and in the pits.
Yeah, he had to have a mechanical issue there. Something was going on. 30 laps to go. McCann's going, meow, 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 meow. Yelling at Jess.
He's ready to hunt.
Now, Jess went to take a shower, so he's yelling. He hates to be left out of anything. Welcome back to 7th. That's where he started. Jeff Laraway making a pass here on Brock Duty. He is still rolling. Alonso King. I think his car is fine. He's got a little left front still. Boy, actually, that left front is pointed. Hold on. Hold on. We may have to. Yeah, we're going to. All right, folks. Behind the scenes stuff. We're going to fix the cockpit view. Bam. I don't know. Can you see? He's literally drifting around the racetrack. Look at that. Look at Alonso King's left front. Yep.
Is his left front turned right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's broken. Yep. That's what a broken left front looks like.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
My hat is off to him for keeping that thing running around this track without smacking the wall on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
He is fighting that car.
Yep.
No guarantees that the tires are going to make it to the end of the race, but
Yep. Right there. Oh, right there, folks. The thing is pointed in the wrong direction right there. I really, really do like the
teleprompter.
Yeah. Yep. Want to draw a smiley face, babe? Here, you can draw a smiley face. Ready? Ready? Nirvana. Oh, sorry, Chop. Muscarella Motorsports is giving you all your cautions tonight. Check them out at MuscarellaMotorsports.com. Exclamation point Musk if you want to check them out on our channel. They've got a great shop. They've got a great drivers. They've got a great team. We love them. We appreciate them. Thank you, Budgie. Blame Jess. So the reason why, oh, yeah, look at the 80. 80 drops in. Look at his left front. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's turned to the right. Thank you, Budgie. Traveler Whiskey on board. The reason why I added this one is because whenever we have issues, like when Jason Day goes off track right here, just a little bit free, you want to avoid that line right there. He's able to get back up and running. I wanted to be able to do that. He's driving. I don't know how he is, but he is. His steering wheel is fine. Like if I go inside of his cockpit view here, watch this. He's having to crank the wheel really hard to the left. But when he straightens up, steering wheel looks fine. That's what's really crazy about it. Well, Alonso, we love you, buddy. Bigard to Banks, 1.6 seconds. How about Brian Fine has closed in. There's the 71 of Jeff Laraway just ahead of the 40. 5-7 trying to push in. Little Mac Tools. That is the Mac Tools. Logan Strong on back with Brian Fine. We have 15 drivers on the lead lap. Last driver on the lead lap is going to be the 74 of Brian Rayburn. Mark Russian sits in 13th up 4. Fred Chase is going to be up 10. Michael the Striker Strickland Was at one point almost 2 laps down, able to get himself back on the lead lap, and now continue to run forward. He's trying to track down Derek Wegman. Would love to see an extra set of tires in this one, but he might have used them all. And still comfortable where he's at. Big Art, your race leader. Brandon Banks in second. Brian Fine third. David Durand to the inside of Jeff Laraway. Hold on to it. Jason Day making passes now. Got a little bit. Oh, Rayburn off track. Oh, inside wall. There's how that happened. Oh, he hit the third one. Oh, vey. Here it is. Into the corner. Got tight. Pushed up the racetrack. That's a broken right front.
Say hi to Booty.
Ah, Booty.
She's lurking, so she's at work.
Hello, dear. I hope you're doing well. Jess, say hi to Booty. Penguins.
Oh, Booty. Hi, Booty.
There you go. There's the clip from Budgie. If you want to see all of our clips, you can find them on Twitch, but you can also follow us on TikTok. We take the best highlights of the week, and we put them out there as we go. And all the stuff. Jess is kind of mesmerized at what I'm doing here. She's trying to decide what we're doing and how we're doing it. So many buttons, she says. Here's your battle box. Here's the battle for the drivers going on right here.
I need more screens. Just say yes, Jason. Just say yes. You need more screens, Penguin.
Yes. Yes, I do.
No, I need more screens.
Yes. Both of us. Exclamation point. No. Oh, his. Oh, why didn't it work? Church's sound didn't work.
I think we lost the chat thing again.
That's okay. Church, I got you, brother. Yes, Penguin. Penguin needs more. All right. Brandon Banks. I don't know why his thing didn't work. Actions.
Nope, we didn't lose it.
It's still working.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't work, Church. I got you, though. Hoping to finish that. You're doing good, brother. Doing good. Everybody holding on to your butts. Clear that. Every time I move this window, it gives me a dot. They're good, brother. Brian Fines in second. He gets around Brandon Banks. David Durant trying to close in 2 1/4 here. Tony Sanders around Pat Green. Those are battles way back in the back. But still out there cooking. Tony Sanders at 3 from the start of the race. Pat Green in the 90 out of the race. And Brock Duty out of the race. Craig Bridge Jr. has made it to 19th. Brian Rayburn out of the race. So Craig will have an opportunity toward the end of this one to be able to make that one work. Big Arts, 2 seconds to Brian Fine. The old Mac Tools on board, a little wiggle out of him here. Nathan has just had the clean air, has been able to do everything he can. Chris Justice, touch faster now as the laps start to tick away. He sits in 5th here. Derek Wegman off up 1. Cam Dario is going to be off 1. So fast the drivers going into the corner. Cam Dario 106 into the corner. And an on-corner exit on the front straightaway. 4th gear. They do have 5 gears here, but you're not going to see them use all 5 gears. Heavy into the braking zone. Tight into the corner. And all those tires doing everything they can. Yep. All the good things. You know, it's even crazier, Penguin, is that now that I'm upstairs, my cat thinks he's Superman again. Remember the one that I told you about knocked off my PC and we had to buy a new case for it.
Right.
Oh yeah, he's trying to do it. But now he's got to be extra super careful because we have that radiator on it now. So.
Right.
Yeesh.
That cat goes crazy, and we call him Superman.
Yep. His name is Draenor, by the way, folks.
How you doing, Tim? Yeah, long time. We are collabing with Signature Esports. He is calling the race. I am race controlling the race. I am the official.
He's the steward.
The steward. Yes, the steward.
Oh, no. Penguin's the steward. Draenor's, we call him the Don.
The Don.
Yep. What'd you say, Rayburn? Hold on, Rayburn. What'd you say? Oh, chat. Oh, it's because I'm collaborating. YouTube is not showing up on StreamerBot. Makes sense now. Don't try to adjust your sound while coming off one of these turns. You'll get loose and hit the wall. Was just giving a demonstration of that. Love you, Rayburn. How are you and the missus doing? Stay tuned, sports. Says you hear a lot more than me. Thank God, I was just kidding. You guys are awesome together. Thank you, sir. Sorry I've been radio silent, just been busy. Let's go, Dama and Spade. Stay tuned, sports was in chat earlier. I'm sorry. Folks, normally I do a really good job of keeping up with chat on YouTube, but because we're collabing on Twitch, we've literally YouTube chat wasn't showing up on my streamer bot, so that's interesting, and that's something that I'm glad that I know now. So YouTube, keep killing it out there. Thank you to everybody watching. I see all of you watching on YouTube. I see all of you watching on YouTube right now. Make sure you get us to double-digit likes, folks. Do that. Do it. Is this track you need a specific build or iRacing does? No, so Worldwide does have it. She's mad at you because you hit the wall. This track has the setup. This is Gateway. That'll be the setup that you're going to see. 71 of Lairway giving way to the 01. 10 laps to go this time by. Admin Box gives you 25 laps to go each and every week. We appreciate Admin Box being aboard with Chop Shop, and we thank them all very much. Thank you to Jimbo and all of them out there. Make sure that you jump into their lives. Absolutely killer. Thank you to that. Can I reply directly? I want to. Oh no, hold on.
Reply directly, huh?
No, I. So on YouTube, you can't reply directly to a message. You have to just at them.
Oh, gotcha.
Dun, 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 dun.
You're on OBS, aren't you? So all your chat goes to the same window because you're streaming to multiple from one OBS, right?
No. Not anymore. I don't do restream anymore. Oh, he needed one of treats. All right. All right. And then.
Wow.
Sorry, YouTube.
Wow. Wow.
What?
I can't say it.
Oh, okay. Ryder Banks in third. Brian Fine in second. 4 seconds the gap between he and Big Art. Last time by, fastest driver to the racetrack is your race leader, 35.95. Only a second fall off here on the flat track. Again, similar to tracks that Nathan likes. This is a track that is very comparable, able to save tire and being able to hit your marks. Clean air is important, but it is one of those tracks that hot track temperatures matter.
I figured out a way to say it. It took me long enough, but I figured it out.
Yep.
Somebody came up on the radio and told Nate that he needed to find something other than iRacing to do with his time, like going to an adult website or something.
Oh, gotcha. I get what you're saying.
Right.
Six laps to go. He's good,
That's
man.
why I was like, I can't say it because I couldn't figure out how to say it clean.
He's just really good. He's a talented driver. Every one of these drivers are talented.
The driver.
You know, it's just I don't know how to say it, but the man's a beast. Still doesn't have the series points lead currently, so you know, tis what it is. Chris Justice to the bottom side of David Duran. Drivers working together and trying to make the pass. Every point matters. Justice, top 5 nights, a good night for him. The Big Art comes around. Will be 5 laps to go here. Do you have the time to listen to me whine?
To me, why? About nothing and everything all at once.
David Duran's up 15. Penguin can be our friend.
I could be what?
Be our friend. So if people don't know song lyrics from, you know, music from the 80s and 90s, they're just not, they can't be our friends.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. Hey, by the way, my favorite band's coming to the amphitheater down here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. For
Which one's that?
The Goo Goo Dolls, man. I'm the Goo Goo
The
Dolls.
Goo Goos?
Yep, Goo Goos. And I loved everything from the late 80s up and through the 2000s. I don't care if it was mainstream or not. They have some good music. 3 laps to go for Big RT as Fred Chase just ahead. 13 drivers will be on the lead lap. Now that Fred Chase has gone his first lap down, 7 seconds ahead is Clint Hackett. Mark Reschet a second ahead. Mark still searching for that top 10, but a top 12. Still nets in 15 spots. Biggest mover of the race inside the top 5. It's going to be the 5-1, Derek Wegman. Onto the back bumper of the 5-1, trying to get up and around. We'll see if he tries to search for the outside lane here or just have the drive off on corner exit. 3 to go. I'm showing my ages. Shh. It's good. It's good. We're good. We're good.
The funny thing
RB.
is, you're younger than I am.
Not by much, but thank you, RB. I appreciate you, sir.
By enough.
By enough. By enough. Not very much, but enough. Oh.
Bazinga!
And we're not showing our age, we're showing our level and our experience.
That's right. You know what it is?
Emotional damage!
What is it?
It's emotional damage. Everybody has heard it. 2 to go as they come around. Big Heart and Jess said, put the bazinga. There we get it. White flag waves, final lap. This has been a long race for the drivers. Over 2 hours of racing. And, or almost 2 hours of racing. That's a lot of laps around this racetrack. And, you know, their arms are going to be tired. Brian Fine's going to be in second. Brandon Banks in third. If Chris Justice can get there, he has a couple of corners to be able to try to do so. But Nathan Big Art will go into 3 and 4 for the final time. Week 16 about to be in the books. We're going to have a couple of races left before the playoffs begin. And a good start for some playoff points. Big Art gets his next win. He'll clutch it in. Brandon Banks, oh no. Off track on the bottom side. Was he out of fuel? Oh no. Brian Fine comes around. Chris Justice will finish third. Brandon Banks hits the pit road. Here's what happened. Was he? I think he was out of fuel. Oh no. Big Arch, your race winner. Dang it. Well, here's your race results. According to the iRacing platform. I have to enlarge this window. Brandon Banks will celebrate. Oh, sorry about that, folks. It'll be Big Art, Brian Fine, Chris Justice, Derek Wegman, David Durand, your top 5, Cam Dario, Jason Day, Brandon Banks able to make it across the start-finish line on on pit road. Michael Caffrey will finish 9th. Stryker will finish 10th. Spade Retchen and Clint Hackett, the only drivers on the lead lap. Last drivers on the lead lap. Clint Hackett will finish in 13th. Fred Chase, Jerry Culver, Alonso King, Jeff Laraway, Craig Bridge will be all the way through 18th. 19th will be Tony Sanders, Brian Rayburn knocking out the top 20. Brock Duty, Pat Green, Dama, Church, Steiner, Cronover, Mueller out early. Mike Mueller did not start the race, but, those things have a tendency to happen. Great race, great show. And thank you to Chopp'N It Up podcast, of course, and always thank you to everybody for knocking it out. All the cool things. Penguin just rated. Welcome in, Raiders. You've already been listening. Welcome in.
You there?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a pit stop. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you to everybody joining in. I hope you enjoyed the stream from both points of view here, from myself and, of course, from Penguin's point of view. Congratulations to the drivers for saving a little bit and doing everything they needed to do. Let's talk to the old race winner, Mr. Nathan Bighart, coming home in victory lane after a dominating performance at the flattest of the two tracks from between Darlington and this one. This one bodes well to what you did. Had to save some fuel, it seems like.
No, I didn't have to save no fuel. I was just cruising out there. And
somebody
at
did.
the end, I was just lifting.
So,
yeah, no, I still had, what was it, 11 laps of fuel left.
I think Brandon, I saw Brandon in third, and all of a sudden he had to come to pit road. Something happened to the car. And the only thing I can think is maybe he ran out of fuel. But hey, another victory here. This was a good race, man. Nice, cool, calm, and collected. What'd you think of the track? And man, oh man, did you run away with it?
Yeah, I enjoy this track for sure. It's one that I'm good at. I feel confident at. Even in officials racing guys, I feel confident at this track. Strategy can definitely bite you though, and there was some ill-timed cautions that definitely made you decide on what you wanted to do, and definitely took a risk, with that last caution. Took my last set of tires, so if there was a late caution, I was gonna lose this race, and I was very worried about that, because I definitely felt like I put in the time this week, did some practice, got ready for this, felt like I had the best car, deserved to win tonight, and would have really, turned it upside down if, say, that late caution would have came out. But it didn't, luckily. Strategy worked out, was able to, get to the lead, keep the clean air. I know Banks, on that restart definitely wanted to try to put me behind him. We raced hard but clean. It was great. The track really started off really hot. Mm-hmm. It was very slick at the start. I'm guessing it cooled off because it felt like we got more grip. That or the rubber laid down something, but I was definitely getting faster laps at the halfway point of the race, and later on, even on older tires, it just felt like you had more grip. But yeah, the race was good. Kept it clean. Led a lot of laps. Had fun. Much better than last week.
Yeah. No, track temperature is still the same. So I think it's 117 degrees. So I think according to STK, now we'll believe what we believe, and let STK lie to us if we have to. But I do believe the dynamic track is starting to really show up like it's supposed to. I know that we're getting ready to have a graphics update as well, so hopefully it'll show up more visually for us rather than just the rubber, the marbles that we see on this racetrack. But pretty phenomenal drive, though. I mean, if we look at just kind of where the race started off, and green flag run, and then few different changes. Mandaru, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Few different adjustments, but I mean the same line throughout. And one of the big things about Worldwide is just being able to be consistent.
Yeah, absolutely. The tires come into it, especially the rears. You don't want to spin them too often coming off of them turns. It's definitely easy to do it and break loose, heat the rear tires up. You don't want to do that. But yeah, you got to hit your braking points well, because if you overdrive the turn here, you definitely can suffer, get loose, or just push up into the wall. It's a tough track, and you gotta. And I don't know, but it seemed like the guys I was hanging out with tonight, the force feedback's real strong at this track. Like my arms are sore, my wrist is sore, and so was the other guys that were racing with me. So it's just this car heavy. The setup was heavy in the front end, hard to turn. So it was a long one and definitely grueling, but we hit all our marks and brought it home.
You got to have one of these races every once in a while, that's for sure. But hey, not too bad, not a bad night. We're going to Kansas next week, though.
Yeah, that'll be a whole different story. A lot of fast guys at Kansas, a lot of lanes to run, but same idea. You know, you want to be out front, you want that clean air. Probably want to run the top a lot. It's real hard to pass on the bottom until you get to that real long run. I was happy tonight. You know, we had some good green flag racing, some long runs, and that's where I excel in any racetrack. You know, but especially on these flat ones where the tires come into play, and it's definitely hard to pass later on. But we'll see. It'll be fun.
Kansas is the wall ripper. It is my track. I love it. I love everything about it. So I expect high performance, drive-in, testicular fortitude style of racing. I guess if you would have put it like it should be. Forgive the phrase, but it should be balls to the walls and all about that pace, not about pace laps. That's what I like about it. Nate, congratulations once again, brother. This is your. I pulled that up to look at it because we're going to Kansas, and I was looking at the standings coming in there. You had some. You're inching your way. 6th win, 8th stage win. Good stage points, good playout points. You're gonna max out some bonus today, but the way that the points have been working, you're inching your way back to Striker. Striker's going to need to get some wins here for that regular season championship. We're getting close to it.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I've been running Ricky Bobby all year, you know, first or last. It's either victory lane or crashed out, and Striker's just been Mark Martin and me. You know, he gets them top 5 podiums consistently, just racking up the points. So it's going to be tough to catch him, especially after last week. I was really confident at Darlington, was hoping for a great run there, at least, you know, some stage points or something. But we just lost so much and got way behind. So not many races left. Gonna need something probably bad to happen to him and then have a great race to catch up. And I doubt that's gonna happen. He's a great driver and he knows how to get his car to the end and get these points.
Well, he started a lap down today, so that says anything. He finishes inside the top 10. It's still some points to make up. Still inching your way forward, but I think a good showing nonetheless. All right, brother, give shout outs, man. That was a ton of fun.
Yeah, give a shout out to the drivers tonight. The guys hanging out in Discord. Caffrey had a good run. He had a fast car. Just strategy didn't work out for him. Same with Cam. You know, they got a little bit off. I think they were trying to out-strategize me to get. They knew they had to beat me, and you know we're all here to win. So I was trying to help them. We had a good time tonight. I want to give a huge shout out to Jeff Laraway. We've been trying to get this is his paint job on this car. I really love it. We've been trying to get it in Victory Lane. You know, we got it here finally. So give a shout out to him. I love the paint, man. I really appreciate you putting it on there. Let me use it. It's got Chop Shop, of course, all the admins in there. You know, we were out here supporting them with the car. Love running this car in officials now, letting everybody see, you know, come check us out. It's also got you, Jason, Signature Esports on the car. Shout out to you for doing the broadcast, always doing an amazing job. All the fans out there watching, Budgie's out there watching, always supporting you and us. #1 fan, always out there watching. Love you, Mom.
All right, brother. Well, much love to you. We'll chat at you later. We'll check you out. There's a lot still happening on this schedule, and we're coming down to the back third, and it's going to be fun to see.
All right, we'll see you next one.
That is Nate coming home, P1. Ryan Fine coming home P2 tonight, and no pun intended, but what a fine race you ran there, sir.
Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciate that.
All right, I've got your driver cam still up because I knew you were still there. Hold on, let me find it on my list of awesomeness that is going on here. Bam. Transition. There it is. Sheesh. There he is, folks. There's Brian. Wave to everybody. For those who are didn't know who was on the screen, there he is. And now you get a voice with a face. And P2 finished tonight, man. What'd you need other than just for something else to happen to slow Nate up? Because you had a good, really long run car.
Yeah, the car was pretty good on the long run. Either needed a mistake, another set of tires would have been great. I think I burnt that setup pretty quick. I thought I was doing pretty well riding around, but that just goes to show you that Nate's just a man of tricks. You know, he saw me coming, and then he just started stretching the gap.
It's one of those situations where how do you replicate somebody who's good and beat them, but at the same time not tear your stuff up? It's so tough because we all have our own driving style. You know, Nate drives a specific way to maximize his performance, but his entry point, his setup's going to be completely different than the way that you're going to drive, and so you kind of have to just drive how you're comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, out of all these guys that we run with, you know, we're going to all have different driving styles, different ways of how we attack the corner. You know, I changed up a few things that I was starting to notice with, you know, Nate and Brandon, Chris, just starting to hit lines differently, try to almost kind of diamond arc it. And it seemed to help a little bit.
Nate was clean air. I think that's what really helped him being able to get into clean air and take care of that. I think dirty air just puts so much force on the car, makes it feel. I watched you guys that were in dirty air running behind each other. It just seemed like the car just was having trouble turning into the corner, and having nothing on your nose. You know, it's going to help you drive away, but. Man, I mean, having to play catch up when you're trying to drive around, folks, it's tough. It can be tough.
Oh, it is for sure. And, you know, dirty air plays a big factor in these cars. You know, I noticed it riding around, you know, with Brandon, you know, just trying to save tire. There were times that we'd get side by side, and if I'd get right behind him, you know, the front end would want to wash out real bad. So I had to get out of his wake. You know, so it all worked out. You know, I'm pretty satisfied with this top two run. It's been a while since I've talked to you, since I think Roval.
It has, but you know, it's okay. It's all right. You're still here. You're still pouncing away. You're still driving out with everybody. And I was looking at points. You're still well inside the cutoff line to make the playoffs for the championship 16. We're getting down to the wire where, you know, a top 5 performance is going to matter, and trying to have clean races is going to be probably the most existential thing that you could do.
Yeah, clean runs, top 5s, heck, even top 10s. Big mode of attack is stage points. Trying to get stage points every run. You know, you can't get too far ahead that you think, you know, oh, I got a nice cushion. You can have 3 bad races and now you're back outside the top 16.
Well, that's the goal not to have, right? I mean, we've got to continue to press forward.
Exactly. And, you know, the performance here recently, here in the last few weeks has shown, and, you know, we're getting better.
I like it, brother. We're going to Kansas next week. It's going to be, and then we're going to have, I think we're having an off week after that. I have to look. Yeah, bye week on March 28th. It's going to be insane to see what you guys put together. This was a good race. Solid performance for you, man. Give a shout out. You got a P2.
Yeah. First of all, I want to wish everybody out in western Oklahoma, Mounds, Cleveland, near Oklahoma City. We had some pretty bad wildfires out here with a bomb cyclone. High winds, 70 plus miles an hour. I've got customers, I've got friends that have been devastated. So thoughts and prayers with them. Penguin, you guys are doing a very good job. All my great sponsors, Chop Shop. You know, I'm going to go celebrate and drink some beer now.
I like it. Go enjoy it, man. Thoughts and prayers to Oklahoma. To anybody that's been affected, I was talking about at the beginning portion of our stream. We've got about 1,600 plus acre fires going on around us here in Camden County, here in Camden, Missouri. And then we just got hit with a massive storm that rushed in. Now we have huge high winds. So it doesn't just affect us, but it had to start somewhere, right? And usually it comes up from Oklahoma up to us. And so, that's where it is. So the first responders, firefighters, EMTs, everybody out there fighting this seemingly drought type of weather, again, thoughts and prayers to every one of the families that may be affected, but also my hat's off to all the first responders out there.
Absolutely, yeah. Shout out to them, and shout out to my wife and my daughter. They're both asleep. My big supporters. I love you both.
Brian, we'll see you next week, man. Congratulations, and go enjoy P2 tonight.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
You too. That is Brian coming home in P2, and again, of course, love to see everybody show up and show out for those drivers. Last but not least, we're going to talk to the guy whose resting heartbeat now is 100. And before, it was a lot higher than that.
Yeah.
And now that I've set it up really well to blow your guys' stuff up. Like your heart rate's like right there. And it was not even, it was like a brisk walk. I mean, you were at like 123 at one point and 129, 130. Like it was a brisk walk, a heavy, maybe a heavy jog. Was it nerve-wracking tonight, or was it just about trying to keep the car underneath you?
It was very nerve-wracking, at least for me. This is not one of my favorite tracks by far, and I was actually nervous coming into it, so I figured my heart rate would be pretty high. And just as I expected with the high temperatures, this track was very slick. I knew I was running a different line than everybody, trying to stay a little bit lower, maybe take the turns a little bit slower to have more grip later in the run, which ultimately paid off for me. But yeah, I was gripping the steering wheel pretty hard tonight.
One of the best things about having a stream like this is being able to, give everybody the opportunity to just kind of showcase a different portion of their talent, different tracks that you like, different tracks that you don't like. And there's a lot of people out here that really enjoy this racetrack because of the flat surface. But in comparison to a track like this and a track like we went to last week, shaped similarly, corners are different, of course. So this one has the wider mouth is turned 1 and 2, and it angles backwards in comparison to what 3 and 4 are at Darlington. But Darlington has banking, and that's what makes that track travel faster, right? This week, different story. It traveled slower.
Absolutely. And with this track, if you're not on that throttle precise coming out of any of the turns 2 or 4, it is so easy to lose control of your car, especially with the flatter banking. You think you have a run faster than what you actually do. You overdrive it, and next thing you know, you're sideways, causing a big wreck. Luckily, we didn't have too much of that tonight, but to me, it's more challenging than Darlington. Unfortunately, last week at Darlington, I got caught up in the first accident, had 8 minutes of damage. But even after that, I was keeping pace with the leaders after it got repaired. But I was so many laps down, couldn't get caught back up or gain any positions. But I'm glad to be able to rebound, and Banks gifted me 3rd place. He truly deserved it. I think he said he had to leave and couldn't interview. So thank you to Brandon Banks for giving me the 3rd place, but I'll take it.
I thought he ran out of fuel for a moment there, just by the way he entered pit road. I was like, oh, maybe he didn't take enough fuel on that pit stop. Maybe he just kind of shortchanged himself, ran a little hard. But you know what? That's good. I mean, that's good. It's good information. But I mean, you were running 4th, and you were within a margin to, if you had maybe 3 or 4 more laps, you were catching Brandon to be able to try to make that pass.
Yeah, I was catching him. He's a very talented driver. Catching him's one thing, passing him would have been another. Maybe within 10 laps, I'd had a shot. 3 or 4, we may have been side by side, just trading that back and forth. But he probably would have got it, considering the line he took, and I was being so cautious with my tires. I know David, every time we pit, he would run his tires in the 60s, and I was 80 on the right rear, and I felt like I couldn't keep the car up under me. So yeah, I was doing all I can. I didn't want to push it too hard, and if I was going to make a pass, it was going to be clean, not extending a Hail Mary.
Yeah, 117 degrees is it's a hot track because that means that with your brakes being over 300 degrees, that's going to transfer the heat into your tires. It's going to put you about 280, between 240 and 280 on your tires. That's it. That's a lot of transfer as far as heat goes.
It was, and this is one of the few tracks this season that I was adjusting my brake bias probably all race.
Yep.
Just trying to find that sweet spot. And as soon as I had it for 10 laps, I had to change it again.
I get it. I mean, you constantly hear on NASCAR about drivers adjusting their brake bias on different parts of the racetrack throughout the race, and you guys having to do so as you're driving. That's just a true, that's a true NASCAR experience.
It is. And I'm sure that caused my heart rate because there's a few times I overdrove the corners just a hair and I had to go up a few clicks. So, and now that it's definitely getting warmer, I am sweating.
Oh,
I need to get the AC installed.
I can understand. All right, brother. Well, I'm going to let you go so you can go cool off and do your thing. Congratulations on a P3 finish tonight. That was it was a fun race to call, and you guys put on a heck of a show.
Thank you very much. And thank you for putting on the broadcast. You do an amazing job every week. And to the admins of Chop Shop, the best league that I've been part of by far.
All right, Chris, enjoy your night. We'll see you next week, and go and have some fun.
All right, have a good one.
You too. That's Chris Justice coming home in P number 3 tonight, and an opportunity for all to just kind of enjoy it. Big Art gets the win, as this race has lasted a little longer tonight, but that's kind of the nature of the beast. We get to those points where some races last longer. But we'll be at Kansas next week. Tomorrow night, Chop Racing is back again. We'll be on the call tomorrow night for the Xfinity Series. Again, Powder Puff Series is going to be postponed until next week. So just bear that in mind. If you're out there, I got to make sure I get out there and make those changes so that way we don't have to. We don't want anyone having any problems out there. Because these are things we must do. Anyway, be good, be safe, be kind of one of the most important factor of life. We appreciate you all very much for coming on board and sitting through Penguin and I's weirdness today. And we want to thank, of course, all the sponsors and everybody knocking it out of the park. Y'all are crazy, awesome. And I wouldn't enjoy this as much as I do without it. Thank you to all of our sponsors, partners, affiliates. And, of course, thank you to all the leagues that we do. Thank you to Jess. Thank you to Budgie. And thank you to all of you. Be good, be safe, be kind of one of the most important factor of life. Live from my kitchen for the weekend. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.